Unleash your creative genius, winning strategies for breakthrough ideas. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm going to share with you some powerful tips and strategies to express your creativity and, by doing so, set yourself up to win in whatever field you're passionate about. So, if you're ready to unlock your creative potential and transform your ideas into victories, stay tuned. These strategies are designed to help you tap into your inner genius, push the boundaries of what's possible, and ultimately win by expressing your unique creativity. Let's get started. 1. Practice. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Practice, really? Could you be any more obvious? But stick with me here. Think about it. No screenwriter popped out of the womb ready to pitch the next blockbuster, and no designer wakes up with an endless stream of flawless concepts on day one. These skills, like any other, require time, dedication, and a whole lot of practice to develop. Imagine your creativity is like a muscle. If you're not regularly working it out, it's going to stay weak. But the more you flex it, the stronger it gets. That means actively engaging in creative activities, pushing your boundaries, and not being afraid to experiment. Every time you practice being creative, you're setting the stage for future successes. So don't underestimate the power of practice. It's your first step towards becoming a creativity powerhouse. 2. Discover quality and quantity. Here's a secret. Creativity isn't about hitting the bullseye with every single shot. It's not about crafting the perfect idea on your first try. Far from it, actually. The truth is, the path to that one brilliant idea is paved with, well, a bunch of not-so-brilliant ones. So what I'm saying is, don't stress about making every idea a masterpiece. Instead, focus on generating a sea of ideas, the good, the bad, the meh, all of them. It's all about quantity here, because within that vast ocean of thoughts, you're going to find a few gems that are worth exploring further. Think of each idea as a stepping stone. Some might lead you nowhere, but others could be the bridge to something truly amazing. It's a bit like brainstorming. You throw everything you've got on the wall and see what sticks. You might need to come up with dozens, if not hundreds of ideas before you stumble upon that golden nugget that sparks further inspiration. 3. Look to the ordinary for extraordinary inspiration. Now this might sound a bit counterintuitive at first, but hear me out. Some of the most groundbreaking ideas come from the most ordinary places. It's all about training your brain to see the extraordinary in the everyday. Let's say you're walking through a grocery store and notice an interesting pattern on the floor. Most people would just walk right over it, but not you. You see potential. You see art. That pattern could inspire the design of your next project. Or maybe it gives you an idea for a character's outfit in your novel. Or imagine you're trying to choreograph a dance, and you see the way the wind makes the trees dance outside your window. The natural flow, the graceful movements of leaves and branches. That could be the basis for your next routine. The key here is to always be open to inspiration even, and especially when you least expect it. Something as simple as the way light filters through a window or the sound of rain hitting the pavement could spark your next big idea. Always have a way to take notes or snap a photo for reference. Your future self will thank you for capturing that moment of inspiration. 4. The magic of collaboration. Alright, moving on to our next big point, collaboration. If you've ever felt stuck in a creative rut, I cannot stress enough how powerful collaboration can be. When you bring together different minds, each with their own unique experiences and perspectives, you're not just brainstorming. You're creating a melting pot of ideas that can lead to something truly amazing. Working with others, whether they're creatives, artists, or just someone with a fresh perspective, can help break down the walls that block your creativity. It's about building on each other's ideas, challenging each other, and sometimes even disagreeing. That friction, that back and forth, it's fertile ground for innovation. Don't be afraid to reach out for collaboration. Join online forums, attend workshops, or simply invite a friend over for a creative jam session. Remember, the goal isn't to find someone who thinks exactly like you. Instead, look for people who can complement your ideas, offer new viewpoints, and challenge you to think outside the box. 5. Dare to experiment with different styles. Next up, we're talking about the power of experimentation. Here's the thing. Staying in your comfort zone feels safe, but it rarely leads to breakthroughs. If you're a musician whose soul lives in the classical realm, why not dabble in jazz or pop? Or if you're a digital artist, consider picking up some watercolors or colored pencils. This isn't about abandoning your roots, it's about expanding your horizons. By experimenting with different styles, you're not just learning new techniques, you're also teaching your brain to think differently, to approach problems from new angles. And the coolest part? The insights you gain from these experiments can enrich your primary work, infusing it with fresh ideas and perspectives you never thought possible. 6. Embrace confidence in your creativity. Moving on, let's talk about confidence. Yes, the big C. It's a game changer in the creative world. According to insights from the Harvard Business Review by Tom Kelly and David Kelly, there are 4 main fears that throttle our creative impulses. Fear of the messy unknown, fear of judgment, fear of taking that first step, and fear of losing control. Sound familiar? Here's where confidence plays its part. It's about understanding that not everything you create has to be a masterpiece. It's about not comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Confidence empowers you to step beyond the fear of imperfection, allowing your creativity to flow unbounded. Remember, every great artist was once a beginner. What sets the greats apart isn't just talent, it's the confidence to pursue their vision relentlessly. 7. The art of giving your brain a refresh. Lastly, let's touch on something a bit counterintuitive: taking a break. Yes, you heard right. Sometimes the best way to ignite your creative spark is to step away from your work. Robert Epstein, a noted psychologist and Harvard grad, suggests that stress and looming deadlines can be creativity's worst enemies. So, what's the antidote? Simple breaks can work wonders. Go for a walk and let nature inspire you. Grab a snack to fuel your brain. Lose yourself in a good book and let your mind wander. Chat with a friend or loved one. You never know where the conversation might lead. Or, if you're feeling drained, a quick nap can recharge your creative batteries. These breaks aren't just about relaxation, they're about creating mental space for new ideas to flourish. It's in these moments of reprieve that our brains can make unexpected connections, leading to those aha moments we all crave. And that wraps up today's journey. I hope you found these tips and strategies inspiring, and that you're now buzzing with ideas on how to express your creativity in ways that lead you to win in your endeavors. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It really supports the channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to stay up to date with all our latest content. Got questions, thoughts, or your own creative victories to share? We'd love to hear from you, so drop a comment down below. Your insights and stories are what make this community amazing, and you never know who you might inspire. Until next time, stay creative, stay curious, and never stop creating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.